Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting and everything amazing, spectacular Propagandacast from me, your host Imperial Dane, the one, the only master propaganda hero like defender of the fatherland, off you to a glorious 1v1 on Nexus. In the east, it is Luvnest himself, and for the Wehrmacht, Germany, Deutschland. Here with the 3rd Panzer Division, with Jaeger Infantry, with ambush training, Jaeger light infantry upgrades, Jaeger command squads, light artillery barrages, and the Stuka close air support with triple infantry bulletins. Versus the west, it is Band, fighting for the Red Army, the Soviet Union, Comrade Stalin. Here with the 150th Rifle Division, with armoured assault tactics, got motor and urban defense with triple infantry. And as always, a big hearty thanks to my own personal company. Here's my patron supporters. You too can join the heroic ranks by pledging on Patreon yourself, or you can also donate via PayPal. Links are in the description. And finally, you can always just comment, like, share, subscribe, press the bell button, keep things engaged. So, Gundy MD42 versus double conference here. Band heading northwards, Luvnest heading southwards, each heading their own specific direction, as they're looking to outwit the other player already within the first few minutes of the game, obviously. So with Jaeger Infantry, of course, there's going to be probably an infantry emphasis up from Luvnest with G33s and the Jaeger command squad, very likely. As for Band, who knows? Armoured assault, got motor, of course, both very popular. In particular, got motor's been increasingly getting very popular again. And of course, there's always urban defense as sort of a surprise curve ball. So 3rd command squad for Band. Luvnest here could go for another grenadier squad. Or is he planning an early sniper here versus Band? That would be interesting. Heading for the munitions point there, Pioneers heading westwards, machine ground point in the south here. Luvnest going with a pretty aggressive spread up, but opening. Oh, there we go. 2nd grenadier squad there, slightly delayed here for Luvnest. Slightly delayed timing. Got the carve point there, got Pioneers moving forwards here for Luvnest. And we'll probably see another engineer squad next here for Band. He could also go for 4 conscripts, but most players at the moment, unless they're going for like something with like infantry upgrades, like the submachine upgrades, or the airborne weapon drop, they will typically go triple conscripts, double engineers, but you never know. Band might decide to rock the boat and go for 4 conscripts. He doesn't, faint, despite, again, worth noting, he doesn't have any doctrines that particularly benefit from it, besides just going for 7 upgrades, but it's just most places will just stop going from that, particularly when they go for, say, Guardsmen instead. And before the conscript there, Pioneers for some sandbags up there. Gunny's map support here, going for the carve point there. So a lot of scan engagement about to break out there. Conscript flanked by the Gunneries here by the car point there. 4th conscript of a Band and the Red Army. Binds up in the field point. Thumbs up there to Band. Very good play there. Gunneries flanking the front of Big C. In the south, we got the Ponties there as well. 4th Gunneries squad almost done here for Luvnest. And the German Army. Conscript being pushed back here by the Grenadiers. Got the centre victory point. Gunneries holding up here. And we got the 3rd one out there for Luvnest. Probably going to be seeing some tech here. Though, of course, with Jaeger Infantry, he may of course go for 4 Grenadier squads to equip them all 4 with G43s. So that is an option here for Luvnest, which we'll see if that is what he commits to. Up north, his forces have been slightly left out to dry here, but Luvnest, at least insufficiently supported, and suddenly getting swarmed here by Band's infantry, utilising his numbers to locally overwhelm Luvnest. We got more troops arriving, but it may just not be enough here for Luvnest to turn the tide for Deutschland. The southern machine got manoeuvred by the conscripts, further leaving Luvnest here dangerously exposed here to Band, who is just quickly playing around here and punishing Luvnest there for a more eager opening. Pioneers is supporting MD42 though, with the support gunners. They might have a shot here, since there's a lot of MP4 actually doing a decent amount of damage to the conscript squad, you can see there, but it may not be so often. The Pioneer squad's about to get wiped out as well. Oh, there we go. Narrowly saved, I think, the Pioneer squad there. That was a hell of a save here by Luvnest. Good golly. Effectively using the Pioneers as a high-risk bait here to keep the conscript round long to get sorted apart by the MD42 close quarters action. That was an incredibly close judgment call there, and so not one I'd recommend for most players. Bunker up there for Luvnest. Flamethrowers up there as well for Band. Machine gun watch, we're getting flanked out. Need to retreat that one. And need to retreat it schnell. Can soon begin equipment from the Gewehr 43. Bunker done. Medics upgraded there. Yeah, brutal battle here between Luvnest and Band in the first few minutes of the game already. High stakes fighting. With no mercy shown in there, go Band immediately laying down more mines. Thumbs up there. Excellent play by Band. Utilising his map advantage, he just mine it up. And notice that he just didn't try to grab the point full. He just runs neutral, moving on, forcing enough to course either, catch up with the conscript in that course, grab of course. And if they do try to grab, that means he can always grab the fuel point instead. And we got urban defense. Oh my. Fort headquarters, line to tank guns, shock troopers, booby traps, and the KB2 heavy tank. So 4 conscript engineers here for band, an interesting build there. Like to make an escape for Luvnest, we're probably seeing the armoured car that could cause surprises with a flame for a half track or just a regular half track. And can now upgrade its grenadiers if any of them were in friendly territory. We of course have to go for light machine guns, so we'll go for the G43, which did get buffed. Support company up in the base of band and the Red Army, very good. Gunners being attacked here with the conscripts. Almost got this on the fuel pump, will need more support. Moving towards the centre where Heinrich gets blown split there by a mine, and there you go, conscript stepping in there on the fuel point, forcing life to retreat the Gunners, and of course costing them control the fuel point anytime soon. Thumbs up to the band, really hitting Luvnest hard here. Luvnest hoping to hit back harder here with an armoured car. You could also soon go for the air command squad. In fact, you're also going for the air command squad instead of the armoured car first, and I don't think that would have been a bad idea. Still no upgrades for the Grenadiers, still no light machine guns, no G43 upgrades. Pioneers caught there by the northern cut-off one there. There we go. Jaeger infantry package there for Luvnest. Grenadiers for the counters here by the centre victory point. Tank coming out there for band. That's going to require a course of pack 40 here for Luvnest soon enough. But he also needs to get his fuel pump back, otherwise band could just snowball the match out of control against Luvnest with a lot of tanks, even just a lot of T-70s to be honest, which in sufficient numbers could be a problem for Luvnest. We can't bring in tanks to counter them. They're fighting here. G43's almost done there for the Grenadiers, and possibly going to upgrade more with it soon. Comes to the suppress, going to get pushed back here, but there we go, the G43 Grenadiers. Comes up close with them, U42 going to get suppressed as well. We got the arm coming in the flank here as well, could then to wipe them out if band is too slow to retreat here. There we go, Carlin Cough point hit again, really consistent play here by band against Luvnest. No grenades upgraded, but of course he bluffs it here against Luvnest, and Luvnest takes the bait and pulls back the armoured car rather than trying to call here band's bluff, showing the power just, you know, of a bit of psychological warfare. Thumbs up there to band, thumbs up Teason there for the Red Army. Grab the car upon there. Of course, Luvnest will need a pack 40, though he could also benefit for some more G43s. He has gone for mine purposes, though. Obviously doesn't want to take any chances with more mine from band hitting at the wrong time. Teason halfway done. A lot of action in the early moments of the game, as you can see. No mercy shown. None expected. There we go, pack 40, Luvnest calls us away. This is currently the timing of the T-70s to bring up the pack 40. Also got boob trips north here from band. Thumbs up, very nice to see that. Excellent play by band. There we go, T-70 rushing out here from the Red Army base and the 150th Rifle Division. Up north here, Pioneers picked up the Continental Engineers. We got the Engineers squad flank from the other side. We got mines for band. Obviously concerned about Luvnest laying down telemines or S-mines. But I imagine primarily telemine, since one telemine could really throw the balance of the game in favour of Luvnest here, since, you know, losing the T-Sun immediately to telemine would be a huge loss. This is one of the reasons why the telemine is so good, because it can really just fight you in those crucial swings there for the Wehrmacht. But there you go, pack 40 out, more T for the division on the way. Band swinging forward there with a large force getting ready to sort of try and pummel the Luvnest and the German army to submission here, but Luvnest of course is having none of that. And D4 holding up here. Infantry lined up, ready to make the push, but they're not entirely sure if they can make the push. Pioneers saying Norfolk's going to run to the conscript there. But he's a great conscript, pack 40 moving forwards there, should be able to engage the T-70 soon. A few light hits there on the T-70's rear from the armoured car, this 2cm auto cannon. Pack shoots, misses, and of course signals to band though that there is a pack he needs to be mindful of. That's a bit of a double whiff there for Luvnest. Not just the miss, but again, now band absolutely knows, without any moment of hesitation, that there's a pack on the field. Of course, Luvnest, it may not matter as much. I mean, if obviously gone for an assault, he would have known anyways. But even then, there's, you know, always that slight psychological element in it. Fielding away for band, and there we go. Yay, command squad pushing Luvnest up to a total of 4 infantry squads. Most now equipped with the Gewehr 43. Going back to some of the fuel points attempted. Worth noting, Luvnest hadn't really had time to be really aggressive versus band. It's been approached towards the northern fuel point for now. We of course have to see if Luvnest is expecting all the stuff their band has laid down, booby traps and mines. In fact, with the mine as it is, what could happen actually once it hits the mine, the booby trap also goes off at the same time, causing an even larger explosion. That could technically wipe the Grenadier squad, possibly. That would be painful for Luvnest. Great though for Band. Great. Southern Field lost again. I mean, just very consistent field harassment here from Band. Just denying Luvnest precious resource and allowing Band to gain ahead there. So thumbs up to Band. Solid play there. Solid play around the centre. Going for the northern point, but not heading for the field point. Season the force backed up. This is 3 additional field gun. Quick pop a smoke grenade with the A command squad to make it harder for the T7 to fire at it. Pack force from the north. Armoured car backing up. That will be heavily damaged. No tech yet there from him. And no tech yet out, I believe, here from Band. Good hit there. Thumbs up to Luvnest. Not the biggest thumbs up, but you know, he did something. Oh dear, they're heading for the point there. They're going to head into the mine, aren't they? Okay, didn't get a double whammy there, but still almost wiped the entire Grenadier squad there. Only poor Heinz, who's covered in blood and possibly deaf. My God, what happened to you? What happened to you? I can't hear anything. Everybody else is dead. I think I got a bit of Heinz in my ears. Another machine gun there for Luvnest. Got the pack forward in the south here. Another machine there almost done. Still attack here for Band and the Red Army. That's a small relief there for Luvnest. Of course, is not taking up himself. Of course, feeling the pressure here from Band and the Red Army. Jaeger commands for running back here as Band swings in there. Pressing him from south side. So the T-43 guns do find some boost against the conscript, but the T-10 as always remains a huge obstacle. And the Pack 40 didn't get the shot there. Close call though. Close call, and now we got the conscript blocking the pursuit. Though again, Luvnest still doesn't know that Band doesn't have anti-tank grenades. Like, the bluff continues to live, and Luvnest continues not to call it. I mean, Band must be great at poker. Going with the conscripts. Pioneers out in the conscript there with their MP40s backed up the armored car. There we go. Tech for Band. Mechanized armor company on the way and can actually go for the T-3476 more or less right away. Luvnest sending forces northwards again. This time sure that there's no mines or booby traps on the way. Very good there. Continue around the southern field point. T-10 hold back for repairs. That's almost fixed up there. Still on tech for Luvnest. Going to send reinforcements. Also equipped his third Grenadier squad with an MG42, going for a bit more of a spread of weaponry rather than just relying on a monolithic either light machine gun choice or G43 choice. Nothing wrong in that. But there you go with the take up. Band begins equipment men with the, or upgrading into the 7-man standard, bringing in larger numbers with which to overcome the fascists. Almost got the northern field point. Southern field point then to neutral. Let's grab the southern victory point. We got 302 versus 492. T-10 strikes for the Red Army against Luvnest Northern Grenadiers. They almost got the field point. Grenadiers can't move forward, but there you go. Could have ooh right there, but probably think we didn't need it. That said, it's about to lose the Grenadier squad here. Yep, that's a wipe down Luvnest. Guess something went wrong there, obviously, but the question is what? Incendiary pistol rounds, nice choice there. In this case, timing is slightly off. Still gets a kill on one of the field gunners. Still no tech. Got more pioneers to replace the ones who got wiped previously, which we didn't notice. So on top of losing the Grenadier squad, lost the Pioneer squad. This is great for Band, which of course bring out tanks, whereas Luvnest is still, you know, nowhere close to tanks. And I think Luvnest really needs to prioritise bringing up some tanks soon, because other ships are going to risk like getting swarmed out by enemy tanks, and just one pack 40 is not going to stop a swarm of tanks. Jaeger command got on the south there.
Light artillery awaits your orders.
T-34 from 6 almost done. Six kills, half late for 2 there. I mean, Band's losing a bit of ground to Luvnest, but at the same time, I think he, at this point, is still holding most of the cards, so he can just hit back hard at Luvnest, who is finally taking up there. He obviously wanted to go for more Infantry. I think Luvnest realised how the situation was looking, and that he really needed to take out first. But that said, having infantry squad is still a really good idea for Luvnest, and obviously once he gets some armor going, he should bring out infantry afterwards. But at the moment, getting tech there, I think, is a much more sound choice here for Luvnest. So definitely make the right choice there, I think. T-7 flank MB-42. Filgan joining in the fun as well. Hackler's been quick trying to deal with the T-70's attempt to. Good hit there, gaining message 1 in the process. Ooh, sandbags destroyed instead. Tech almost done there for Luvnest and the German army. Ooh, T-Fiddle could take a hit from the Pack 4. There you go, great hit there from the Panzerabwehrkanone in Vierzig. Grenade shot in the counter receive, could pop a grenade. The Stielhandgranate. Or not. Take Dunker builds the Pommel Core next here for Luvnest and the German army. Grab the Northern Pot of Grenadiers. T-7 being fixed up. So Pommel Core going up here for Luvnest. And Katyusha rocket launcher for the Germans. Let's give them hard for Luvnest to play a more defensive game, just to support weapons, and we'll definitely can force them into armor. Of course, this is where it's great that he is bringing in tanks. Well, that Katyusha could prove to be an issue for them. Could prove to be an issue, depending how well Band makes use of it. Comes to charge in the armored car. Still no grenade upgrades, but again, Luvnest continues to accept, Band's bluff at face value. And got Jaeger. They got something suspicious in their hands. Fall back with the Panzer Spielwagen. Fall back. I think it's just a potato. I'm not taking such chance. But what if it's just a potato? What if it isn't? I'm fairly certain he just took a bite of it to pull the trigger out. No, 9, I literally look, it's smaller now. 9, it's a granate. Grab the point here, punishing from the Northern Point this time on the Minesweeper team. Can go for the Panther 4 soon. Katyusha rocket launch out here for Band and the Red Army, the BM-13. And the car pawn there. Luvnest is definitely doing good work pushing back at Band. Despite the T-7, Luvnest is actually making good progress there, in part due to getting some heavily equipped grenadiers, as well as good tactics. Having the second info 2, this is also pretty good here. Can go for the second Panther here versus Band and the Red Army. Just needs to press that button. Shield Hunt Granada off there. Sandbags and barbed wire by the Northern Field Point. No tanks yet. Missed opportunity to save Luvnest in terms of timings. I mean, please have that Panther 4 up by now, I think so. Slightly worrying there. Going to push back the counter there with some well-placed G43 shots and a good grenade. So both fuel pods in control of Luvnest and the German army. Now we got 351 to 455. Band has the victory point lead, but Luvnest could turn it over. And there you go. Finally, Panther 4 on the way for Luvnest. By this point, he's only got the resource for like an Ostwind, Stug, or no, the Panther 4. So that definitely was slightly less efficient there by Luvnest. Sandbags being shot by the field. Grab Northern Point with the Pioneers. Armored car holding up. Pax machine in the south. Here come up with the conscripts. Getting some kills in there. Reinforcing healing. Panther 4 almost done. Armored car is the advancing companies backing up here for Band and the glorious Red Army. Panther 4 almost done there for Luvnest. Almost right around the corner. Again, he has the resources now in terms of fuel for another Panther 4. So there's certainly an argument to be could use out this Panther 4 out sooner, but oh well. First Panther 4 ready. Engineers pinned down to the ground like insects. Before the conscripts in the center, Chief at rushing forwards, Panther moving forwards, and he's again very close. That Panther 4 pack gets a great hit here. And another shot, they're pushing down to half health. Katyusha barrage off against the machine in the center here. Rockets causing the entire area around it to explode. Trees and squirrels being shattered, but no Germans. In the center of the conscript, got the Panther from northwards here, backed up by the Jaeger command squad. Very close to that second Panther 4. We'll have to see what Band goes for. Issue 5, another T-34. Will he try and stall for the KV-2 heavy tank already now? But there you go, Luvnest has the resources for the second Panther 4. Cons being pushed back here, taking heavy fire there from Luvnest forces. We got 351s of 407. Artillery strike called in here against Band's positions. Still no armor addition called in there. Stuka close as support. In fact, Luvnest is floating an awful lot of munitions. I just realised that. The middle east serves Band, like both sides of the east, I think we get away with laying down some mines. In the case of Band, more booby traps. Is he planning Tier 4 already? Or what's going on? Then we got air support called in against the T-34, possibly Katyusha, summoning the might of the Luftwaffe. Almost got the T-70 there with the Kanonenvogel, and T-70 is knocked out. But the glorious might of the Luftwaffe comes something about here behind Luvnest lines. It seems to react to that. So how will Band react to the loss there of a T-70? Of course, the other question is, was this really worth the 225 munitions for Luvnest just to take out a single light tank and nothing else? Looking at the Katyusha, getting in within the zone to technical risk losing it. But that's it, they're already passing away there. As for Band, who knows what's next here? Luvnest continues to just float resources, not going for additional armor. Guess he's too caught up in the front line. Nor is he taking up. We got 351s and 397. Constantly close to wiped out here by Luvnest hardened infantry and Panzerwaffe. So I'm assuming going one here by Soviet infantry. Pack being hauled out of there as quick as it can. South could actually be open here for a push from Band, but Band continue to focus up north, and Luvnest does also a bit of a presence, in fact a bit of a larger presence. Still no additional armor take here from Luvnest. Definitely starting to get slightly concerning with that float there. Slightly concerning. Feel like he's missed some opportunity to actually push advance. There we got Pioneers and another Panther 4 finally, but again he's almost not the resource to have like another Panther 4, so he definitely I think needs to work a bit on his timings there. I'm guessing Luvnest is a bit rusty, which is fair enough, but so that feels like a bit of an awful much rust. Armored coast the Conscripts, Panther 4 halfway done. Holding up here. Ooh, feeling clear. That's a great killer for Luvnest. It's a definite problem for Band if Luvnest can either destroy it or get his hands on it. Comes to the south here, taking heavy losses, quickly close to wiped out here. Making a run for that field gun under the watchflies of Luvnest's men. That could prove painful here for Band. Pack shoots and whiffs. Panther 4 supporting, backed up. Can you see we got Katyusha barrage off against the Pack 40, I think? Yes, indeed. Field and crew not dealing with the field gun. Could lose the Panther 4 here. That'd be a great kill for Band and definitely a painful blow there to Luvnest and the German army. But he's being overwhelmed, but now sheer numbers of conscripts there as Luvnest's force overextended itself here against Band. And the Pack, of course, forced to fall back. Panther 4 bounces shot, get the Pack 40 into action, and there you go. Panther 4 down as Band shatters Luvnest Panzerwaffe. Second Panther ready, can soon go for another one. But of course, we'll have to see if he actually ends up flooding resources again instead. Panther 4 going for that T-34 and 6, seeking vengeance for the fallen Panzer crew. Both bouncing. Got the T-34. Comes rushing in there, no support for the Panther 4 mounted W225, so also lost his Jaeger command squad. Definitely should replace that one, and I think we try and get the Panther 4 safe. Got the armor coverage and go check for the Katyusha here, catching Band off guard, and finally when he thought he'd called the bluff, it turns out by now Band actually had the anti-tank grenades. But you know, he got the Katyusha. If you lose the armor car here, it doesn't matter. That sort of problem just not went through Luvnest's mind. It's just like, you know, the field gun's pointing at my Panzer 4, meaning it's not pointing in other directions. You could just push the Katyusha, and even if it doesn't have anti-tank grenades, it's not going to matter fast enough. So good call there by Luvnest. Good call, destroying their crucial piece of artillery here for Band and the Red Army. And the Panther 4 survived that, though. He still needs more infantry and, well, more armor. So, bit of decision making there for Luvnest. Bit of a decision making. Would he go for the command squad first or the Panther 4 first? Or will he just keep floating? You got 350 rounds for 316. Luvnest active getting the victory point lead over Band, but getting caught healing down Telemines right outside the base. And we got another Panther for Luvnest. Slightly better time this time around, though still needs some more infantry. Band situation are looking a bit dicey versus Luvnest now slowly. As at this point, Luvnest just starting to get more tanks than Band East and Orwell. Though with that said, Band is now trying to stall here for the KV2 heavy tank. They're looking to surprise Luvnest here with some heavy Soviet armor out of nowhere. That's an interesting choice there, but I'm not entirely sure I would strongly recommend it.
Our opponents are seizing the sector.
From Northern Point.
Panzer IV is ready for. We are
There we go. Panther already there for Luvnest. Finish the conscripts here up close. Without a grenade, yeah, they're going to have to fall back. Two conscripts, they're both upgraded. Oh, actually, the one here hadn't been upgraded. That's interesting. I would have thought both of them had been upgraded, but apparently Band is yet to do that despite floating a lot of munitions. And still not laying down a lot of mines either. Definitely, I'll say small oversight there. He's getting ever closer to the KV2 heavy tank. He's almost there in terms of fuel and manpower. Just reinforcing healing. Can soon go for a third Panther 4, though at this point I would strongly recommend also just the Jaeger command squad. The two infantry squads I would definitely say is too little there to operate with. There we go, thumbs up to Luvnest. He did in fact go for the Jaeger command squad. Then he can just go for more armor. At which point 3 Panther 4s will be an issue, though that said, as the KV2 he may actually want some Stuks out. He may want some Sturmgeschütz. Northern thing was being seized with MD42. KV2 almost ready here for Band. Almost got it.
Enemy forces capturing supply sector.
Got Northern Point. Ground center victory point. Shot towards the Panther 4. Pioneer's catching the conscripts here. Pioneer's routed. Shock towards the flamethrower. That's definitely a very nasty combo. He's got baited into a grenade. Excellent throw there by Band and setup there. Panther falling back here to deal with the shock towards the command squad on top as well. Here, situation never getting a bit dicey now. And there you go. KV2 tank out the trenchman mark. That's going to be a real steel behemoth here for Luvnest to slay. Will he be able to do so? Will he be able to pull that off? Band here quite focused now by the southern western part of the map here, and there you go. KV2 rolling forward to the front line, equipped with a 152mm gun. Seizing Northern Point here with the MG42. So will Luvnest be able to deal with this? Goes back to Charm. There you go. KV2 shoots and wipes it, leaving Luvnest down to these 2 infantry squads again here. A terrible titan of Soviet steel here being unleashed upon Luvnest. You got 322 vs 298. Luvnest still has the lead, but can he maintain in the face of the KV2 and possibly other armor elements supported? Particularly since he's leading out infantry, and Band, by the way, has 5 infantry squads. That is a significant difference. Target weak point could possibly in there. There you go. Shot bounced again. Panther flanking the front from the south, pushing for the centre here. Panther 4's just trying to deal with all the numbers released to a Band against Luvnest. Up north, troops are then they're just exploiting Luvnest extension, lack of infantry, and just hitting wherever possible and everywhere it hurts. Really good play to the Band. Thumbs up. Luvnest here being fairly flummoxed under these vicious and ravaging attacks here from Band of the Red Army. 5 kills on the Panther 4 there, other one with 8. KV2 keeps trying well, they got 3 kills on this name so far. 322 is to 90. Then this call on strike with the KV2. Pack finally gets a penetrating shot through there. Will he go for the target weak point? Another penetrating hit, no target weak point though. Yeah, command squad shot. There goes shock troopers there with a flamethrower going straight for the Pack 40, forcing Luvnest to commit the heavily damaged Panther 4 to fix that. He's also needing more pioneers. In fact, Luvnest is just putting so many resources, but needs to start spending them, and there's so many things he actually needs. Still no target weak point here from Luvnest. Almost got the KV2 there though. Seizing the southern victory point. Got the northern caught with an MG42 in ambush mode covering it. Third Panzerfeuer for Luvnest. Eine dritte Panzer 4. There we go. Panzer 4 snaps a few unfortunate shock troops ending their lives in a violent and messy manner. Get some S-mods going over the southern victory point. At least attempt it, but there we go. Band's arrival pretty much disrupts that. Still think that was a good idea. Panzer 4 couldn't learn to deal with that. Still needs more pioneers to assist with all these repairs. He desperately needs more pioneers. There's also a chance he cancels it because he realised he probably wants to do a close air support against the KV2. It's definitely an option if you can call him correctly. Front being caught up by the Panzer 4 by the southern victory point. Luvnest moving in to defend up north here. Push as well there. M4 dealing with the conscripts. Nice ambush there. Very nice ambush. But there you go. Band, of course, is number 2 to flank the MG42 with his conscripts, and that's going to force Luvnest to retreat the MG42. No, he tries to set up there. He's not just simply retreating, he's trying to hold up against Band here in the far north. That's going to have to retreat anyways. But with a small chance of actually losing the machine. Cave 2 moving on the flank and the other machine gun there. Direct hit there, almost killing the entire crew, leaving the rest dazed, bloodied, and traumatized. KV2 they're gaining veterans 2-1. Shot bounced. Picks up the Panzer 4, gunning for the western point. Starting the KV2 there, and we got S-Port called in here to finish it off here with a combined target weak point. Luftwaffe strike. Can he do it? Jaeger getting blasted here. They almost got it. Can the Luftwaffe do the job? Cannon and Falkland hammering away there. Most of the shots they're missing. And second volley there also completely whiffed on it, and the Panther 4s are too far behind here. Even with that amount there, it just wasn't enough, and he should have coordinated, I suppose, with the tanks there. So they ended up being 225 munitions, basically doing bugger all at most, keeping the KV2 a bit out of the fight here, but not leaving it destroyed. If he'd been able to get it, I think it would have been huge for Luvnest. Could have won in the match, but now with the KV2 still about there, well, he still has a shot though, because it's not going to be doing anything for some time, but can Luvnest exploit this nonetheless? Like, he's got 3 tanks, but this is short of infantry. Still, I think he's going to have to make the attempt here at Band. Of course, he's got 2 pioneer squads at least now, that's good, thumbs up, but needs more infantry. Dealing with the troops in the centre here, could pop in up his rounds maybe. Smoke green off though. But there you go. Caught by the Panther 4 Dimitri is immediately exploded by the Panther 4 field gun, shoots, whiffs, and hits the concrete wall. Field gun misses. Panther 4 might going to try and go for it here. Backed up by the heavy machine team here. Second Panther 4 ramming here, definitely putting Band in a more tight spot here. Field gun crew almost dead here. Control's in trouble. T-Fit already here for Band, and there you go, from crew about to get murdered by the machine guns on the Panther 4. There you go, crew expires, can destroy it now. KV2 is ready again here for Band. He's going to go for Luvnest, the other Panther 4 there. He could try and swarm the KV2, I suppose, with the Panther 4s. If you're going to flank them, he might have a shot there. That's going to be a bit risky. Pack 4 moving in as well. T-4 flanking the Panther 4. Direct hit by the KV2 on it, damaging the other Panther 4 here. Then here's the A commands going forward. Pack 4 setting up. He target weak point is immediately necessary. Other Panther 4s forgotten here by Luvnest. Archnumber there you go, target weak point, but the Panther 4 is kaput. Kaput, meine Herren. Target weak point there, but this time again can't follow up. Then the other Panther 4 north remains forgotten here by Luvnest, allowing the KV2 to once more escape despite all aggressive attempt for Luvnest to finish it off. Can of course go for more Panther 4s. Finding the remains in tension between Luvnest and Band. We got 299 and 281. Panther 4 lands a great hit on the conscripts, showing no mercy to the Marxist bastards. KV2 though once more in dying repair, 11 kills, so very close to Veterinary 2. Panther 4 to the T-Fit falls from 6. Pioneers need to fix up the Panther 4 rather than join the UN side. Pioneers grab northern one, could consider laying down some S-mods while they're grabbing it maybe. And Luvnest could still do more infantry, but also again, more tanks. So there's the KV2 Stuke, might actually be an idea there. Better penetration and crucially, better rate of fire. Grab northern point with the Pioneers. Going to use MG4 to the conscripts. Comes out with the Panzer 4. Just pushing 40 for band, straight into the S-mines. Very nice there. Sergei, Yuri, Boris, all dropping dead. There's the explode. 299, 263. What is Luvnest planning? Who knows? Jump on the MG42 there, but there you go. Defending the point, bounding the conscripts found themselves not making much progress. There we go, ace level on the MG42 crew. That's 2 ace machine guns. Panther arriving as well. We got a third Panther of Luvnest again. Still plenty of breach. No, cancels it. Is he? He's going for tier 4 now. Okay. Guess he's maybe planning a Panther to try and counter the KV2 with that. Oh, that was a close call on the conscript. The Panther will land slightly better. They can actually wipe the riots to the end of the building there, since there's that point where they just all bunch out there. Theoretically, you can actually lose a unit that, like, the hit goes off there. That was really close there for Band. Really close. K2 rushing in, exploiting here. The Luvnest sending his forces there. Charging here with the Red Army and a very heavy tank. Pioneers, they immediately losing Fritz as it gets blown to bits. But the KV2, which gained 32 in the process. Machine coming to the southern point. Ambush, ace level. Shocks, they could deal with that with a smoke grenade, possibly.
The enemy is encroaching on our territory.
Tier 4 almost done. In the south, Shocks is caught with M42, taking heavy losses. Smoke off, as expected. Johnny's nearby could assist, but up north, we got the Pan 4 on gauge here, but the T-54 and the KV2. T-4 getting mentioned one. Pack shoots, whiffs. Needs to get that heavy pan swap that just planning. There we go. Enforcing as well. And there you go, machine repositioning caught with the shock troopers now. Yep, that's going to be wiped here possibly. Grenade off as well, and close call here, but Luvnest machine made it, well, mostly to safety. Clearing out some of the S-mines there. We got 299 to 234. 15 almost on there for Band. Heavy Panzer Corps halfway down there for Luvnest. Equal dealing with the conscripts there. KV2 rolling 40 for Band and the Red Army. KV2 shoots their blast on the MU42, and there you go. Field gun ready here for Band and the Soviet forces here, the 150th Rifle Division. Nothing going on there in Luvnest space. Quickly the Panther, there we go. Panzerkampfwagen 5 on the way for Luvnest. Deutschland. KV2 they're blasting at the Pack 40 there. Target response there. The stuns the crew for now, but the Pack 40's about to be wiped out here as well. Panther there slowly arriving. He may actually just. The old consider calling his troops back. They're all up. There you go. Pack's about to get wiped out here as Band strikes forward. We've got 209 to 221. Conscript there annihilated. Pack destroyed. Leaving them up for now. Just Panther Force versus the KV2 heavy tank with 14 kills. Band, he could actually consider calling him Orama, or tank destroys back up his KV2. Damaging the Panther 4 here. Other Panther 4 down. Things are falling apart here for Luvnest rapidly. The Panther may not be able to do anything, but the time of the rising is just going to be nothing to support it as Band is just tearing Luvnest apart here. Almost got that done. So with the damaged engine, Panther 4, nothing else. Luvnest odds looking a bit rough here as Band just rampages through German territory. Machine gun right down front of the base. Panther though is ready now here for Luvnest. Deutschland, can it? Same here in the Pioneers. Close call there. Shock to him for the southern point. Shots bouncing. KV2 that does not bounce off the Panther's armor. T-54 misses. Another hit in the T-54. The KV2 though is ignoring. I think there. Luvnest realised this situation pretty much beyond his control, and the Panthers just not going to do enough fast enough. So GG, game over. A victory for Band and the Red Army. A brutal match here on Nexus there, with some good play on both sides. And I feel like Luvnest to a degree was slightly undone, but you know, again, the awkward timings. At times I was really slow. At times getting out of his tanks that definitely didn't help him. But also I think at times, you know, just a lack of infantry really didn't help him either. They also just Band played quite well. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed this match. I learned something from it. If you did, subscribe, like, share, comment on it, tell friends, tell family, join channel. This is Imperial Linking. Cheers. Thank you for watching. I'll see you tomorrow again for another episode. Bye.